He loved me. I know he did. Just not enough to choose me. I met him on a random Tuesday, the kind of day that doesn't feel important until it becomes the reason your life plays into before and after. We weren't supposed to matter to each other. It started as nothing, just conversations that stretched longer than they should have, laughs that felt too natural, silence that never felt awkward. He had this way of looking at me, not like I was the most beautiful girl in the room, but like I was the only one that existed in his version of it. And somehow, without saying it out loud, we became something. Not official, not defined, but real. Every morning there was a message. Every night there was a call. We shared everything. Our fears, our childhood stories, the parts of ourselves we usually hide from the world. He knew how I took my tea. I knew when his voice meant something was wrong. It felt like love, but love with a missing piece. Whenever people asked what we were, he would laugh it off. Just friends. That word always felt too small for what we had, like trying to fit the ocean into a glass. I told myself it didn't matter because he showed up, and sometimes presence can feel louder than commitment. But then there were moments, small cracks in something I was trying so hard to believe was whole. He would disappear sometimes, not completely, just enough to remind me that I didn't fully have him. And when I asked, he would say, I'm just busy. Busy? Such a simple word, but it started to feel like a wall I couldn't climb. Still, I stayed, because when he came back warm, like nothing had changed, like I hadn't spent nights overthinking, replaying conversations, wondering if I had done something wrong. And every time I forgave him, not because he asked me to, but because I didn't want to lose what we had, even if I couldn't name it. Years passed like that, not quickly, not slowly, just quietly. Like a story being written in invisible ink. We celebrated birthdays together. We shared dreams about the future. And sometimes he would say things that made my heart believe, like, you're different, or I've never felt like this with anyone. And I held onto those words like they were promises. Then one day, everything changed. Not with a fight, not with a goodbye, but with a picture. He posted it casually, like it was nothing. A girl standing next to him, smiling, his arm around her, the way it used to be around me. The caption, forever starts here. I was staring at my phone, waiting for my mind to correct what my eyes were seeing, but it didn't, because it was real. He was in a relationship, not with me. I didn't text him right away. I wanted him to explain, to say it was a misunderstanding, to tell me that I still mattered, but hours passed, then a day, and finally, I sent one message. Who is she? He replied quickly, too quickly. She's someone I've been seeing. Such a gentle word for something that shattered me. I asked him, What about us? And there it was, the moment everything became clear. He said we were never really anything. Never really anything. After years, after memories, after everything we shared, we were nothing. That was the moment I realized something I wish I had understood earlier. Love. Love is not just how someone feels about you. It's what they're willing to do about those feelings. Because he did love me in his own way, in a quiet, incomplete, almost kind of way. But not in the way that chooses you, not in the way that stands up and says, "This is my person." And I deserve that. We all do. I didn't reply that not because I didn't have anything to say, but because I finally understood that no words would change the truth. I was his comfort, his habit, his almost, but I was never his choice. It took me a long time to let go, longer than I'd like to admit, because it's hard to walk away from something that felt so real, even if it was never fully yours. But one day, I stopped checking my phone. I stopped rereading old messages. I stopped waiting, and in that quiet, I found something I had lost: myself. So if you're listening to this and you feel like you're in something that has no name, no direction, no certainty, ask yourself this: are they choosing you or just keeping you? Because love, real love, doesn't leave you confused. It doesn't leave you waiting, and it definitely doesn't leave you questioning your worth. And the hardest truth, he loved me, but he never chose me. And if I'm being honest, I think that hurt more than if he never loved me at all.